right. Let's get in here. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Welcome. How's everybody doing? How you guys doing today? Can you hear me? Let me speak up. How are you all doing today? There we go. Today, we are talking about the Health First Framework, a wellness strategy for improving quality of life. A quality of life. Look, I welcome you guys all here today. Thank you for showing up, not just for myself, but for yourself. You know, this time that you come, I do these live trainings, I do these live seminars for the betterment of you. So, and they're not free, but they're of no cost to you. So the only cost is your time and attention. So definitely pay attention. I'm not going to take up too much of your time. Like I say all the time, we're here for a good time, not a long time. All right. So I appreciate you guys, everybody tapping in. Before we get into strategies and systems, I want to start with a truth that too many high achievers ignore. And that is that your health, your health is the foundation of your success, right? So what happens, we all have an understanding that your health is the foundation of your success, yet it's often the first thing we sacrifice while chasing that success. You know, today we're flipping the script though. You know, today this isn't about doing more as much it's about doing what matters most first. And that is putting your health first. You know, in the relentless pursuit of goals and growth and opportunities, we have a lack of priority, and health should always be the priority, because without it, well, you have no life. You know, so you literally have no life. So let's get into some hard truths though. Right, so when we talk about health, what is the cost of neglecting your health? So some hard truths would be that the average adult today gains 10 to 15 pounds every 5 years. That's crazy, right? But it makes sense. If you look around you, the average adult eats more sugar than protein. We are literally addicted to sugar. We are addicted to it. So it's partially not your fault. You gotta kick that addiction. The average adult tosses and turns all night, especially as high achieving, high performing professionals. We tend to lack and tend to not prioritize our sleep, our rest. The average adult stares at a screen 5+ hours a day. That is not conducive to a healthy mindset. That is not conducive to healthy quality of life. Now, granted, we have to work. And if you're like myself, a lot of us work in front of computers, which makes it even more important and applicable for you to take in some of these strategies, like going outside, like getting some fresh air, getting some sun, so that you can balance out the negativities of the things that you have to do in life. All right. Let me give you two more. The average adult can't do a single pull-up. The average adult cannot do a single pull-up. So imagine if you fell and your life depended on you pulling your body weight up to safety. The average adult would not be successful. The average adult gets winded walking upstairs. These aren't good habits. This isn't aging. This is neglect. This is what happens when we stop putting our bodies on the priority list. This is what happens when next week becomes next year and then a decade. You have to prioritize health. What comes first? But there's good news. You don't have to accept this. You don't have to accept this. You can reprogram your body, your habits, and your mindset. And if you're tapping in today, you started that journey. You started that journey. So let's dive into it, right? Let me reframe something for you. Wellness is not self-care. Wellness is not self-care. Wellness is strategy. Successful companies invest in people because healthy people perform better. And high performers, if you're a high performer, you need systems to protect your edge, not just willpower. You need strategy. This is why I created the Health First framework. It's a system designed to help you thrive mentally, physically, and emotionally without sacrificing your ambition. So what is it? The Health First framework is built on 6 core pillars. Let's go through them. Holistic integration. This is aligning your personal and professional life with health-centered routines that fit seamlessly into your lifestyle. So that means no more all or nothing. There's no more all or nothing. Okay, I can't wake up and go to the gym at 5 o'clock in the morning every day. I don't have the consistency to go to the gym every evening, so I'm not going to do it at all. No, it's not all or nothing. We have to integrate it. Well, I know that I have the capability, the time, and the availability to do push-ups before I go to bed every night, or to do push-ups and squats when I wake up every morning. It's not all or nothing. It has to align with your personal and professional lifestyle. Number 2, engagement optimization. This is maximizing your consistency and motivation through tech-driven tools, apps, or gamified challenges that make wellness a goal-oriented as your career. So what does that look like? That could be signing up for challenges. You're on social media all day. You should be following the things that are aligned with your goals. I know fitness influencers and instructors that do challenges all the time. This can be engaging. You can create a game in your office, a challenge in your office, a challenge in your household that is engaging. Actionable habits. Number 3, adopt simple, high impact daily practices that drive long term energy, clarity, you guys, and resilience, even in the midst of a packed schedule. What does this look like? Actionable habits. I always give the example. Grab you a sticky note. Grab you some sticky notes and write exercises on those sticky notes and stick them throughout your house. You have to go home. If I know I gotta do 5 squats before I walk through this door, because it's right there visually reminding me, this creates actionable habits. This is an engaging exercise that I can perform on the daily basis with ease within my schedule. When I go to open my fridge and I see a sticky note that says do 10 jumping jacks, this is beneficial. This is actionable. Leader-driven change. Number 4. Look, you have to step into your role as a wellness role model. Your performance influences the people around you, your team, your company, and your legacy. The best way to elevate yourself is to become a mentor. Become an example of what it is that you want to see and become. So as you change your habits and the individuals around you begin to see that you are changing your habits, you are now becoming a positive influence on their lives, thus improving their quality of life. Anyone that's around me knows that my habits, that my routine, my structure and discipline positively affects them. Because you're not going to ask me to go to a fast food place because you know I don't do that. But I will ask you if you want to go to the farmer's market with me. I will ask you if you want to share a meal that I prepared. I will ask you if you want to go work out, if you want to attend the event, if you want to attend a workshop, if you want to educate yourself on your health. Be a leader. The leading starts with yourself, though. Number 5, technology-based or technology-backed solutions. Use data, wearables, and AI-driven insights to track progress and make smarter decisions. Because what gets measured gets mastered. You will not see results. You will not see progress if you are not measuring your progress. Take your actual measurements. Everybody loves tech. We have a lot of tech in these devices. There is a lot of tech in these devices. Find the app. Find the app that helps track your performance, your sleep, your movement. How many steps did you take today? These are technology-backed solutions to help with your performance, with your consistency. And then lastly, number 6, high performance sustainability. Look, build a foundation of health that fuels consistent excellence, not just short-term wins. You can't thrive off short-term wins. Not at the highest level. You have to be able to be sustainable and consistent year after year. So let's break that down, right? What does that look like in practical terms? What does that look like as far as a strategy for high achievers? It's a 3-step process. It's real simple. We want to focus on reducing stress and preventing burnout. This is the mental portion. This is the mental health portion. You should be using 2-minute rest rules, right? The 2-minute rest rule. What is that? That is taking 2 minutes every hour for a breath work, stretch, or posture reset. This is especially applicable to those who sit at a desk all day. A lot of you in the financial and tech field, this is especially applicable to you. Protect your golden hour after waking. No screen time, no emails, just water, movement, and intention. You should be waking up with water, movement, and intention. Hydrate your body first thing in the morning. Replenish what it is that you are lacking. Give yourself some hydration. Move your body. Stretch. Do some jumping jacks. Do some rebounds. Just bouncing. Awaken that nervous system. And set your intentions. Whether this is by journaling, whether this is by meditating, or whether this is simply by breath work. Number 2, we go to the physical. Improve energy, focus, and productivity. How? By the 3 M's, your morning routine. What did we just say? Movement, meditation, and magnesium. Magnesium. That's going to help with your recovery. That's going to help with your sleep. That's going to help with your mental clarity. Supplements, right? You got to eat. We got to eat, right? But when we eat, we have to eat something that is fueling the body. If you get the itis, chances are you're not eating the right foods. Food should revitalize you. It should rejuvenate you. It should give you energy. It should not make you just sleepy. That's gluttony. That's poor diet. Protein, fiber, healthy fats, even carbohydrates. Yes, good carbohydrates. These things will have you living a longer focused life. This will improve your quality of life when you have good fuel in your body. What are good fats? Healthy fats, avocados, my favorite. Walnuts, cashews. Good healthy fats. Fiber, dark green vegetables. A lot of you need more fiber in your life because you're constipated. What do we say about individuals that are constipated? They're full of shit. So everything they say is full of shit. Their mind doesn't operate because they're constipated. And then protein. Protein. I only use plant-based protein options. But Those that don't and want to participate in the consumption of carcasses, I would say use high quality. Be very intentional about the quality of carcass you consume. Build sustainable habits. Last one, build sustainable habits. Start with one daily non-negotiable. One daily non-negotiable can change your life. Walking 15 minutes a day can change your life. Stretching before bed every night can change your life. Drinking water and hydrating your body before drinking coffee in the morning can change your life. In many ways. And gamify it. Track your progress with wearables and wellness apps, like we said. That way you can celebrate your consistency and you won't be so much focused on the perfection of it all. If I see that I'm losing 2-3 pounds every week, if I see that I'm losing 1 to 3 pounds every week, that is consistency. Imagine what that'll look like over a 6-month span. Stop trying to lose 30 pounds in a week. That's not safe, first of all, because a lot of you are not doing it correctly. You don't even need to necessarily lose 10 pounds. Honestly, 1 to 2 pounds a week is sustainable and recommended. If you are absorbently obese or overweight or overfat, your fat cells are innumerous within your body. You will probably lose weight quickly. And that's okay because that's natural. But when you're starving and forcing yourself to do things that are unhealthy for your body and consuming things that are unhealthy for your body, it's not sustainable. Stop cutting out whole food groups. Your body needs carbs. But in everything, there is balance. This is not about changing your life overnight. It's about creating a life you don't need to escape from or change. You want to create habits, intentional habits that you can sustain over time. Quick case study. Let me share myself. At one point in my life, I was pescatarian. I only ate fish. I ate fish. I cooked with oils, and I still ate dairy. 200 pounds, about 12, 13% body fat, cut up, looking good, but feeling like shit. I have to consistently progress. I had to consistently progress. My progression looked like on an annual basis. Every year I would say I'm cutting out one thing. When I first cut out meat, I left in fish. Then when I cut out fish the next year, I only cut it out when it came to cooking it. I would still order it when I went out to restaurants or when I went out and socialized and ate. Then the next year, I cut that out. Every year there's a milestone. Every year there is another opportunity for me to add more success into my routine and program. Take your time. It is a process. Stop being in a rush. Stop being in a rush to do everything. I know we live in a fast-paced society, technology-wise, but in that, there must be intention. And the intention should be the improvement of your health. So here's my call to action, right? Here's my challenge to you. I want you to start leading with wellness, leading a life of wellness. Let that be your first thought when you wake up in the morning. Because when you do, you give yourself and others permission to do the same. You give yourself permission to do the same because now that you're thinking about it, now that you're thinking about putting your health first, you will now begin to slowly act on it. Because if you don't, you will simply be torturing yourself because you will be going against your very own thoughts. You don't have to choose between success and health. You can have both. They go hand in hand. But you have to prioritize your energy and your health and your productivity when it comes to your health like you do your income. Or you'll lose both. Because one thing about success, financial success, you can buy opportunities to live longer, but the quality of life at which you live will not be the same. The quality of life will not be the same. So start today. Pick one habit. Pick one habit, whether it be physical, like your workouts, your walking, whether it be mental, like breath work, meditation, journaling, or whether it be social, hanging around individuals that are conducive to the goals that you say you have. Studying and learning, getting mentorship from individuals that are doing the things and accomplishing the things that you say you desire. And make that commitment. The commitment to leading yourself into wellness every day. Because the truth is, the best version of you isn't exhausted. The best version of you is not emotionally reactive. The best version of you doesn't easily get burnt out. The best version of you is energized. The best version of you is focused. The best version of you is thriving mentally, physically, socially. So let's build that version. Let's build that version. Let's not build the version that can't walk up a flight of stairs without feeling winded. We don't want to be that guy. We don't want to be that gal. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I appreciate you guys for tapping in. And that's my whole thing. That's my whole thing. Look, if you're ready to take the next step, let's connect. Let's connect. Rewatch this training, rewatch this framework, see how you can implement it into your life. Reach out to me if you need. I'm on LinkedIn, P.S. Wilson. I'm on here on YouTube. There's my contact information there. You go to my website. I have good free resources, information. If you have questions, let me know. Information is free. My time isn't, though. So if you need my actual time, if you need me to actually help you, guide you like that, yeah, you got to pay for that. But the information is free. I got you. But your success deserves a body, a mind that can carry it. And right now, you guys are living off caffeine. You're living off dopamine from drugs and unnatural sources. Even for my health professionals, even for my individuals that go to the gym and do work out all the time. If you got to take a pre-workout to get going every single workout, there's a problem with that. There's a problem with that. You should be able to self-charge. The foods that you consume should be doing that themselves. You shouldn't have to take extra stimulants every single time. Just because it says healthy on the label, don't mean it's healthy. All right. That's my whole thing. I appreciate you all tapping in. Put your health first. Put your health first. And I'll see you next time. Enjoy your evening.